with these wheels here, our
Yep.
oxide range and the cedar gel, what is the difference between the two if they're part of the same range?
Okay, the reason we call them out of the same family, it's just it's essentially an in-house thing. So for our product range, aluminium oxide covers off cedar gel as well.
Okay.
They are a slightly different. They are a different wheel. Okay, so aluminium oxide, obviously, aluminium and oxide in the name explains the
material,
the raw material,
Yep.
the majority of the raw material. So in these wheels.
Yes.
So cedar gel, we just changed the recipe slightly. So now we go to a gel, and the gel's actually seeded. So again, it's in the name. Each manufacturer of grinding wheels will have their own recipe, and now this goes for aluminium oxide to cedar gel to CBN to diamond, right? Every customer, and this goes for knife steel, for the whole range of our products. Every manufacturer will have their own recipe.
Yes.
Okay, so just because our manufacturer says that is a CBN 181,
Yeah.
another manufacturer might call theirs a CBN 181, but their recipe makeup is slightly different, right?
Okay.
So each manufacturer has a different recipe. So the other advantage here is as well, when we have an aluminium oxide or a seeded gel wheel, now these are all done the same, right? So imagine you're in the kitchen and you're baking a cake.
Yes.
You've got all your ingredients, it goes into the pot, it all gets mixed up, and then basically they put it into a little casting mould, and then it sets, presses and sets. We can get a lot more consistency out of the materials that we actually use in the CBN and the diamond than what we do with aluminium oxide and seeded gel.
Yes.
Now, from manufacturer to manufacturer, that's going to change as well. So when you're in the high end, the medium to high end game, such as Accurate, we use a company called Said Tools. Now they are the Lamborghini of grinding wheels, right?
Yes.
Their cake mixture, so to speak, is so refined and so consistent. You do not get, so with a cedar gel or an aluminium oxide, mate, you might use a part of the wheel and it's super hard. You know, it burns up and it glazes over. You dress it down, and then you get a little bit further in, and then you sort of grind away, and then you've worn away a lot of the wheel, right?
Yep.
Because the mixture is so spasmodic.
Okay.
When we get to the seeded to the CBN and diamond, the recipe's so refined, and the way they mix the recipe up is it's critical to how that wheel performs. Again, in the medium to high end, which said are right in that well, which is our platinum range. From one wheel to the next, the comparison it's non-comparable.
Yep.
So when I go from if I'm using a roughing wheel and I've just worn it out and I'm only halfway through the job, I can guarantee that I grab the next one off the shelf, put it on my hub, put it on the grinder, it performs, and the dimensions and the sizes is identical to the one that I used previously.
Yes.
So again, I don't need to be concerned that one wheel is going to perform differently to the next.
Yes.
They will work so perfectly, and these guys do a QA check, the tolerance, the radius, the width, the size, everything is checked before it leaves the factory. Their factory is an amazing factory. I visited their factory a few years back, and it's a really
unreal.
It's an unbelievable factory.